Hello, everybody. Welcome to OceanBlock 2, episode 17, where today, well, we make this thing that's in my hand as well as the plastic sheets from Oritech, all completely automated. How do we do it? Well, it has something to do with these two machines. But if you want to know exactly how, you got to watch this episode and jump right on in. Hello, everybody. All right, let's get into this episode. So, today we need to increase our depth. Yep, we're going to be starting to work on getting further down, but only one portion of it right now. We want to work on these flux gates, which requires fluorites and processor units from Oritech. Let's see here. Do I have these on the list yet? I do not see them. So yeah, we're going to be working on some setting up Oritech processing to get to that stage. So I do know we need processing units. So let's look at these. We need carbon fiber strands. We need plastic sheets. And we need electrum ingots. All right. So electrum ingots, let's see here. Yeah, I don't have the electrum ingots being made yet. So let's look here. Alloy smelter. So that should be easy. Alloy smelter we have setting up. I did speed up the alloy smelter. I just put it finally connected to the system and made a sag mill so we can make the octic capacitors between episodes. And I did take down the fire right there, or the furnace. Because we don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. All right, so we've got the electrum done up. Next, I think we're going to go with the carbon fiber here. Okay. So this requires a centrifuge. Looks like a regular centrifuge. So let's make a centrifuge here. Just a regular centrifuge. Oh, I need elite control circuits. There we go. We might as well make a couple more of those guys. I think we're gonna make some improved for this. Let's make 10 of these guys real quick, because we're finally at a stage where we can get further along on the machine cores and stuff. But this is to make the carbon fiber strand here. So let's pick up an area where we want this at. So we're going to set up over here, I think will be the Oritech. We'll set this guy up here. All right. One of them was all we needed. All right. That is good. And yeah, no add-ons connected. I think this is pretty decent. Trying to think how we're going to get power to this guy and combine him to this setup. Oh, also, I set up the gears. Yeah. Because, yeah, we need gears. All right. Sorry, my cat is harassing me. You guys want to see my cat? stop by the Twitch stream. But let's see here. Oh, yeah. Carbon fibers. So we need one from Crusher or sag mill. Okay, we can make it from the sag mill. All right, so what I am going to do is pick up this sag mill, say, you know what? Let's pop these into this area. You know, hide some of the cables. We can set up the sag mill. We can get an importer and a crafter. Right? Just so we have them. Importer. Oh, and also, you haven't noticed, I've silenced these guys. Yes, I've had the muffler increase thing for it, so. All right, there's this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We are running low on fuel. I'm going to have to, sooner or later, come up with a new way of making fuel. All right, so now, coal dust, right? Pressure, sag mill. Here we go. There. One coal gives us one coal dust. We need a pattern. This in here. Get this out. Oh yeah, that goes in there. The other one is for something that we need to go move into the new location here shortly. Anyway, so let's see here at Oritech. So we're getting now, we could actually do this. Should be able to do this. So we just need an assembler. So let's go here. Let's tell it that we can make this one, right? We need a importer, a crafter, just taking a bit. All right, so now coming over here to this. I have not played with Oritech enough, so this is the first time really that I'm playing around with it. I'm wondering if I can import it from down below. I need a cable though. I can. I can quick type. All right. If we pop this, and this off, can put the cable here. Did I not pick up the importer? No, I did not. All right. We can set the importer here. And wrench that. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's just temporarily do this bad power wiring. Okay, it's getting the power. And since we have this network over here, we should be able to see this. And yeah, let's try this. So what is that? Carbon fiber rod, right? We do not see it. I don't get this. All right, guys. I'll be back once I figure out why my wireless network isn't working. Okay, guys. I'm back. The issue seems like there's something up with the refined storage app, and I don't know what's up with the mod there, but I had to restart the pack to do it. So now we can get the carbon fiber. Let's look over there. We should see that spinning. Yep, it made the carbon fiber strand. All right, so we should be able to see in here. Yeah, our carbon fiber. All right, so that is that done for this, right? Yeah. So far we've got the redstone dust complete and the carbon fiber strand. So now we just need to make the plastic sheets here, which requires a fluid separation. So I'm not sure if I can do this in the same centrifuge, but we need So let's see here. How do we add water to this? That would be at Oritech. Fluid tanks, right? Machine fluid add-on, right? Code control for more info. Allows fluid processing. Applicable to centrifuge and drone port. Okay, so we can actually tell it to make all of the stuff for this. We just had to wait until the carbon fiber was done. All right, so now we go over here to this guy. We can click this, right? And see that the add-ons are only in the back or in the front. So right here. Right? So this allows water. So I just need to go grab some water real quick. Oh, we have water right in those pipes. We have water right in those pipes. Fluid pipes, yes. Would I recommend doing it this way? No. Am I going to be changing this as soon as possible? Okay, so there we go. Doesn't go into that one. All right, so you are holding water. Okay, so now if I teach you, say, the raw biopolyblend there, okay? But you don't need to supply the water. Guess we could actually set it up so that it does supply the water. All right. And now the sheets would be this, right? Now, if I got this correct, we can stick both of those guys in there. I really need to get wireless crafting. So let's see here. Plastic sheets. Okay, so it says everything is available. So let's click the start. Making that. And with that, we made plastic sheets. Well, a plastic sheet. So, if I'm not mistaken, that's everything that we needed for the processing unit. So we just need a assembler. The assembler needs ferrocore ingots. Okay, I have not taught this system ferrocore ingots. So I'm going to have to add ferrocore to this. This. All right, so we're going to have to teach this recipe. Just toss these in here for right now. We'll add ferrocore. I'll add that between episodes, so you guys don't have to wait. Ferrocore ingot. There we go. We set this up like this. We can go in here like this and go. We need to upgrade you to something bigger. Let's see here. Can we go with a diamond? What are we missing? String. Of course we're missing string. Because I don't have that being crafted. All right. That is a future Malcourse issue. Now, we just look at the assemblers, right? The assembler. All right, we need a couple of these crafting tables. Let's you know what? Let's teach these crafters to this, because I've never made the Minecraft crafter, auto crafter yet. Even though I think that's a nice recipe. Assembler. There we go. We got us the assembler. We got us some improved machine cores. We've got these guys requiring resources. So let's see here. How about we set this guy... I like the idea of him being right here. All right. Now we can just right click those, and now we've got the assembler. All right, so let's look at the add-on locations. So anywhere where there's a blue square seems to be the spot. So here, here, and here. All right, so now let's add power to him. Not my prettiest thing, but you know what? Oh, and let's come over here and grab this guy. All right. Get some string made real quick. I really need to set this up in a 𝓸𝓾𝐼 so that we have it. So I'll do that between episodes. Now, let's see here. Processor. All right. Seems simple enough. So let's click that. Let's click this because we already know how to make most of this stuff here. So we should be able to go, okay, this is the processor unit. We just need a crafter. And an importer. Right? So I'm going to have to figure out a way to clean up those wires, guys, between episodes. But if you're liking this episode so far, hit a like and subscribe and let me know why you're liking this episode so far. There we go. We got the auto crafter. I always get turned around whenever I jump through that thing just for the giggles. I'll hate that if I have to log off just so that I can see this. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, importer here. All right, cable here. Crafter here. No. Crafter here. All right. And can we go down one without you know what? It's okay. These do not break in water. All right. And I mean, might as well, right? So we got this guy in here. Don't know why you do that. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart it real quick. Give me a moment. We'll be right back and do the last little bit here for this episode with just this processor being made. All right, guys. Last little bit here. One of the things I want to build before we get any further is a pulverizer. Because, yeah, why not? I did have to restart it. And actually, we can go in here and click processing unit. We can click start. Everything spins up over there. Like everything gets working. And I was afraid this was going to happen. Because this has to be okay, so I'm not sure what went on there. The assembler just doesn't want to work right with that, but we get the processing unit. So yeah, we got the processing unit here. Let's see here. What do we need? We need carbon fiber strands. One of these. Put that in our inventory. You know, just completing quests here. Just completing the quests in this so we can just get the raw. So you need to know how to make the packaged wheat. That's another thing I need to add into the storage is wheat. So wheat and string. We really need to start making our one storage. So, okay, so if we say raw, we can make this guy here, add it to our inventory. Okay, and now we can say plastic. And you know what? Might as well. We've got the stuff to make plastic sheets. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the stuff into the assembler in the right order. It does sound like a future issue for me. So we got that. We got that. Let's see here. I think this is pretty much it for this group of stuff. I think that's it for this episode, but we will come back with more Oritech. Mostly because we've pretty much let's auto collect here. Okay, so we've pretty much gone this way on this, which puts us closer towards our one thing. Let's see here. How is that made? A fragmenter? Can we make a fragmenter? We need a flux gate first. Okay, and to make this, we need a laser. Yeah, we've got a little bit of stuff that we've got to work on here. We're working our way through the Oritech portion of the mods, so join back with us next episode where we'll complete more of the Oritech quest line here and see about progressing. If you like this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike it, go right ahead. Dislike this. Tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. Let everybody know why it was a bad episode. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, later, Gators.